My life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet.
The goof.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
Uh-oh.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jack, I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
Without a doubt, one of my favorite moments in the entire game right there.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
You can turn them into plants, but can't help Daxter turn back to a human. Okay.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Alright. Oh yeah, this game is an export of the PlayStation 2 version. It's not the HD trilogy package.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe that's because it's I consider this one of my favorite games, but I think they did like the best job with art design and graphics for the PlayStation 2 back then. They got a lot better in 2 and 3, kind of, but because of just like the simpler art style. This one, or more old school.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
And by the way, I hope everyone's having a good day or night whenever they watch this. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing. If you're enjoying the video, I plan to do all 4 games. I have this, Jak 2, Jak 3, Jak X Combat Racing, which I can never complete because I have a goddamn bug with the autosave feature of the game back in the day. Oh. Got memory cards. And I remember those. Sometimes I wish they still had them. Kind of do with flash drives. But...
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lookers must have captured them all.
Sometimes you'll want to hit things.
I know what I'm doing, Samos.
To break one of these boxes, you should jump in
Let's
the
go
air
off on the time.
and then dive down onto it, hands first.
There we go.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
So in other words, an energy drink in lighting form.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power. Precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
There we go. There are the battle dummies here. Oh god, I almost walked straight off the edge.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
And zappity zap zap. That would have been pretty cool if the blue eco also increased your attack power.
The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all
But no, they
kinds
just-
of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant.
But they just pretty
for
much made it
years.
so that just make you move fast and activate certain things.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Like, they do have red eco in the game, which is pretty much that increases your power. But I don't know.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Nice. All the Precursor orbs. This would be all the power cells. And I am going for 100% in the first one anyway. The second and third one, I believe, are a lot harder. 100%. Off we go. Incoming.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Ay, okay, we're going. And a little Easter egg fact, this plant right here is from the Crash Banditcoot games. Kind of a subtle reminder that Naughty Dog made both Jack and Daxter and Crash Bandicoot.
Hey,
Which I think
baby.
is cool.
What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Hey. Depending on how long the video turns out to be, I might be able to do 2 areas per video. Don't know how well I'll be able to keep that up, because some of these areas could get very long.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in
Though
red
I
boxes.
do believe it is possible to complete this game 100% in less than 24 hours. Not that I'll be trying it, but well, maybe for a charity stream. Who knows?
Well, hello
Hello there, my
The people
dear
in the
boy.
village get their
You
quests.
caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 Precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
And I have to agree with Thamos. The whole Otzel,
So many places to see and so little time.
agreed. Otzel transformation is a big improvement on Daxter's looks. Come on. There we go.
No, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. Boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 Precursor orbs.
Yeah, you wouldn't even say modest if you had to go out and get them yourself. Huh. Guess I do need a double jump. Single jump just isn't working. There you go. Guess it depends how close I am to the box. Weird.
Hey! Little furry dude! Ah, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
Who's the psychic here?
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Gonna have to, Daxter.
Oh, I wish I had some inspiration.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainfrey. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some
That's a
hay
big
down
egg.
at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power
Now
cell.
that's one thing this game always made me wonder when it comes to the fluff. Which we only see in this one game. How big was the mother? Like, you'll see that the baby is bigger than the humans. The egg itself is way bigger than humans. How big was the mother?
Oh my, that's a pretty one.
And how?
What a weird-looking thing! I'm bit, we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
How did the lurkers manage to capture such a large creature? So many questions.
Then gotta bring in the crops from the June basket.
Yeah. There. That's Fire Canyon. We're not ready to go there just yet.
Yeah, Bessie. Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Yeah, I guess. Come on. Oh, that way. Come on. Then. Oh yeah. I always like this. This is the entryway to the forbidden jungle. And they have the orb set up in an arrow pointing, no, do not go this way. But I have to. I think it's just these two. Yeah. Go. Where you going, Bestie? That's not it. Oh.
Then gotta bring in the crops from the June basket.
Little sneak.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
I agree.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
I can't tell if the ground's beneath me or not. Okay, it is.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Okay. I was worried it was going to fall into the water there.
Area. This must be a Precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 Precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Yeah, that's 240 Precursor orbs. Then there's 290 in town, or in the village. Not 180. Yeah. There's a few. Nice. Okay. Off to the jungle. Don't fall. Why didn't I grab onto the edge? Hello, Snake. Goodbye, Snake. Take him down.
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror diverting the precursor beam.
I'll take care of Beam Blast. Because I have to backtrack all the way to the part of the area anyway. But I will open up this door over here. Ow. Ow! That's not what I wanted to do. Gotta be careful of those dark eco boxes. What the heck? I hit square. Why didn't it do a headbutt?
There's little lightning marks on those posts, and there's lightning coming out of that vent over there. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yep.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
Oh no! Ah, damn. Let's try that again without the oops. Get on the platform. I believe this is the highest point in the game you could get to. Okay, now inside the temple.
Yeah, so we got a Precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us!
Oh, relax, Daxter. I'm working on that problem now. Okay. Look around. Yep. And blue eco is back on.
Wow, did you see that? Blue eco vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
I get up there. To be honest, that's the first time I ever skipped that platform there. Wanted to see if you could, and you can. Hello, Mr. Dark Eco Plant. Okay. That first one is always the hardest, but after that, you just go to this corner here and let them come to you. One, two. Yep, and it's the rules of threes. Nope. Nope. And nope. There we go. And also, little tidbit. Once you defeat him, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 precursor orbs from his head. Never knew why. Just a thing. Thing they put into the game. Just over. So yeah, now that I defeated Dark Eagle Plant, all the vines and everything are dead. Ah, gotcha! Didn't see him there. Don't want to go into the deep, deep water. Oh god, I think I was stuck in the ground there. Go. And grab the power cell. I hate that I got hit by that one fish. One sneaky fish.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge? There are two types of good fish to catch. 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. Eh? If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch. Here comes a big one.
Ah, no. Can't be missing them already. Well, I'd rather miss the smaller ones than big ones.
Here comes a big one.
Alright, nearly halfway there. Damn it, damn it. Ah!
Steady, boy.
Ah! Oh. Oh god, if I miss one more big one.
Your sails are sagging in the wind, boy. Here comes a big one.
I wish they changed it so that you use tilt controls for the fishing net. I wouldn't been cool, but
here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Looks like you could use a
a bigger net would be nice. Alright, oh, the eels.
Steady, boy.
A big one. Stop it with the eels, please. Oh. Okay.
Here comes a big one. Hold steady. You're almost there.
200 pounds of fish! Not bad for a couple of landlubbers. Here's the power cell I promised. And you can use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
Good, because that's the only way to get to Misty Island. For Beam, happy hits for Jungle, and I think I'll probably stop recording after that.
Those tower doohickeys scattered all over the jungle must redirect the eco beam. Let's go fiddle with them.
And I never knew what that green light. All the years playing Jack games, never knew.
Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
Before I lined it up, flashing light warning to anyone who's sensitive to flashing lights or bright lights. This is your disclaimer right now.
Hey, we can follow the beam to find the next tower.
Bye, Froggy. Ow! Oh, that's so not what I needed. Okay, so again, flashing warning.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
Dang it. No. I'm one hit from death. Okay. Move like a ninja and jump platform to platform. Okay. Oh, sure. I grab onto the add one. Okay. Again, flashing warning. Much better knowing I have an extra hit. Okay, that's all the Precursor orbs. All the scout flies. Yeah, so the only thing left to do is connect the eco beam. Go to the mirror. Question. Orbs. Oh. Yeah, flashing light warning. Last flashing light warning. Last one.
We should go tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's stop at the Jack's uncle's, in quotations. Up at his place.
Hey! Let's go check out old Fish Breath's speedboat at the dock.
Yet. Do that in the next recording.
I see you two are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. Hey, you have the precursor orbs that we agreed on? I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. And the entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boy, you've earned a power cell.
Thank you for the payment. Now here's a donation.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope. Yeah. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
It does. Thank you much. Right. Okay. Well, I think that's where I'm gonna end this either video or recording session, depending on how I break it up. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all are having a good day or night wherever you are. Next time we'll be going to Misty Island, then to the beach. So make sure to hit the sub button and the bell icon to get notified when that goes up. And also whenever I live stream, I will be live streaming again. Playing Kingdom Hearts, trying to get as much Kingdom Hearts in before Kingdom Hearts 3 is January. Very, very hyped for that. A lot of people have been waiting for that game for years. But yeah. I'm a Friday gamer. You'll see me play this. Bunch of different games. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. All awesome people. I hope you all have an amazing day or night wherever you are. See you all on the next hunt.